St. John's comes into this season looking to reload rather than rebuild after the team lost its starting 5 and 6 man to college basketball. The Cadets will look to regroup around talented guard Anthony Cowan, who's been highly recruited, and he comes into his junior year off of a very strong summer, poised for a big season. St. John's will also look to guard Jeff Dowden, who so far has been a great 1-2 punch with Cowan, averaging nearly 20 points per game in the early portion of the season. St. John's will also look to Emmanuel Hilton, Trey Wood, Terrell Hall, and Keelah Sykes for some offensive and defensive production. We had a chance to catch up with Sean McAloon, the Cadets coach, for his take on the squad.
As everyone coming into the year knows about Cowan, some of the other guys that stood out, Sykes for sure, number 11, who's taking some of the point away. Talk about those guys a little bit.
Well, I mean, Jeff was on varsity last year. He sat there all year, learned from all the older guys, practiced every day with him. He's tough, can make plays. Obviously, he proved that tonight. And then Keelah was fantastic. I mean, he was a mess on the boards. He's everywhere. He hustles, gets every 50-50 ball, and he can finish around the rim. So,
expectations for this team. I know I'm trying to do a season preview as well. So, how do you see the season kind of unfolding? You have a little more data to work with since you have a game under your belt.
Yeah, I think we're like anybody else. We want to win it. We're not in here. We're not a charity case because we lost everybody last year. We want to be in the mix at the end of the year like everybody else. And what everyone saw tonight is not going to be a finished product by any means. We're going to make games, I think, difficult for people because we're going to be scrappy and we're going to play hard. And offensively, we're going to find our footing and find our trust eventually at some point. So we're going to find how we can get through hard times together. But they play hard. They play together. They're a fun group to coach, and we're excited.
And losing so many players, how does style change from last year to this year?
Well, I mean, we're still pushing the ball offensively. Obviously tonight, DeJuan Clayton was injured, and that hurts us a little bit because he's one of our veteran guys, and he's been playing really well. Defensively, we're just going to mix things up. We're not going to be able to press as well as we could because that group was so long last year. So, we may press here and there, but mostly what we'll try and do is, hunker down and get rebounds and finish possessions and then be able to hopefully push it because we do have speed. We're just not very long. So, a little bit different. Defensively and offensively, probably more of the same.
We also caught up with Anthony Cowan for his take on the squad.
I just think we need to stay positive. Actually, I'm pretty happy about how we came up. Obviously, I'm not happy about the ending, but we're definitely a young team. Playing with Montes, he doesn't really know English well, but as a team, I'm really proud of how we played. Montes played great. All the freshmen played great. So right now, all I think we need to do is just stick together and stick with the plan. I think we'll be okay.
With the class that left, expectations a little down this year for you guys. How do you guys, respond to that and push this team further than it went last year?
Expectations definitely didn't lower. We definitely want to raise to a higher level. This group is a great group of guys that just loves to win, and we have a coach that just loves to win. So that's what I think. We just have a competitiveness to us that we just gonna keep going no matter what. We lose, if we lose or we win, we just gonna keep pushing.